Hey, what's going on? I want to do another update video because I have a lot to talk about. I kind of jotted down some notes. Usually when I do these update videos, I kind of like right before I turn the camera on, I get paper and I kind of write some things I want to say, and I kind of go by that. But these are some notes that I was writing over the last couple days. Things that I kind of, as I was going throughout my day, I kind of thought of and jotted down that I want to talk about. So I have a little cheat sheet here, and I'm going to talk about it. First thing I notice is I'm wearing my bling. my silver necklace. I told you one of my silver videos, I think it was my introduction video, that I like the variety. You know, some people are very specific as to what kind of silver they buy. You know, whether it's just coins or just bullion, the ingots or bars. You know, or even if they go just coins, they go a specific type of coin. You know, just American Eagles or just this or that. I like variety, just like anything, like knives, guns, whatever. I like a whole vast spectrum of that specific hobby or subject. So I figured I might as well buy some silver jewelry. This was it wasn't too expensive. It wasn't that bad. But I also got some silver rings, and I got another couple necklaces that are on the way. And I figured this is kind of cool. It's something different. It's still silver. This is sterling silver, which you'll find most jewelry is. It's not as pure. It's 92.5% pure silver. It's not cheap, but it's very affordable. You know, and the reason they go a little bit less than pure silver is so they can add other metals to make it a little bit stronger. So anyway, I just want to mention that I am blinging it up today. It's not something I wear all the time. I'm not really into jewelry. I just thought I'd show you in this video. But for the most part, I'll be like, if I go out to dinner or something, I'll wear it. But for the most part, I don't like things hanging off my neck or rings. Even when I'm at work, I have a name badge I have to wear, an ID badge, and that's kind of a pain. Especially when you're moving around, you bend over, it hangs, it gets caught on things. So anyway, just wanted to show it off. I am starting to buy some silver jewelry just to add to the whole, again, the collection and the variety. So anyway, next subject I want to talk about is a good site. I subscribe to Downrange TV here on YouTube. If you guys watch the Outdoor Channel, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I think it's Michael Bain. I think that's it. But he's in a lot of really cool different shows on the Outdoor Channel and a lot of gun-related stuff. And Downrange TV is a show on the Outdoor Channel, which also they brought over and they show episodes here on YouTube. They have an account. And while watching one of their episodes, they mentioned a really good website, which I checked out and I loved it and I wanted to share it with you guys. And this is for all my shooters, all my gun guys. It's called ammoengine.com. Okay? Just very simple, ammo engine. And basically it's a search engine for different ammunition to buy online. If you buy your ammo online, this is a great place to go to. On the top it has all the different drop-down menus. You can pick exactly what kind of caliber you're looking for. And then once you click that caliber, it's going to show you a result list of all different websites, and it has all the information. It has the caliber, the size of bullet, the price, how many rounds in the box, and of course the website or wherever the ammo is actually sold. So it's like it's kind of like NextTag. If you ever use NextTag, it's kind of like a comparison site to show you really quickly just a quick breakdown of different prices from different sites. So this way you guys can get the best prices out there. So very cool. ammoengine.com. Check it out. Next thing I want to talk about is the belt sander. I had a lot of questions about the belt sander since I showed that video. This was a while ago, a couple months now. And I got a belt sander from Harbor Freight. I think it was a 1 horsepower, 1x50. I think 1x50. The reason I don't even remember that much is because I haven't used it much. And I want to give you this update. I've been putting it off. Initially I liked it quite a bit. I thought it was awesome, but that was speaking prior to trying different kinds of belts and using it long term. So that was my initial impressions. Were awesome. It was great. It's a cheap product. It was less than 50 bucks, I think. And I was happy with it to start off with. However, over time I found that the Scotch-Brite belts that I bought were too thick, that the motor wouldn't turn them. It wasn't powerful enough. Actually, I think I said 1 horsepower. I don't think it's I think it's maybe even less than a horsepower. Anyway, long story short, I'm not so happy with it these days. I think a belt sander is a fantastic idea. I would not go with that specific one. I think it's underpowered for the job. It pretty much, for the most part, it only works good with sandpaper belts, which is obviously intended to use or belts specifically intended for that that belt sander. You know, Home Depot, Lowe's, all those hardware stores, if you get regular 1x50 inch different grits and sandpaper belts, you know, or sand belts, it works fine. It's really better suited for wood. It's not really great for the intended purpose that I want to, you know, use it for, which would be sharpening and stropping knives. The leather belt, some of you guys caught onto it in the video. Even when it was new, it was kind of flapping around a little bit. It wasn't very tight on the belt sander, which it should have been. And over time, it just stretched out more, and it became unusable. So I do still suggest getting a belt sander for very quick and easy sharpening and stropping. However, not that one. I would definitely go at least, I don't remember the exact power, but I think at least a horsepower or more would definitely be recommended by myself, because you do need more power to turn those specialty type belts, especially for metal work. So I like the belt sander, but not that specific one. It kind of turned me off to it for a little while there. But in the future, I may buy, you know, a bigger and better one. So, you know, it comes back to you get what you pay for. You know, it was less than 50 bucks, and that's what I got out of it. But anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is the bladeshop.com currently carries the Bradley Kimura 2. That's right. This was news to me. This is one of my viewers let me know about this. You know, the Bradley Kimura Balisong I did a review on. Very cool, very affordable. They have a second version out. It's basically the same as the first one, but it has a different handle design. But check it out, bladeshop.com or thebladeshop.com, and they're only asking 86 bucks for it. So if you missed out on the first Kimura, because I believe they went out of production with it, probably to make the second version here. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's basically the same one, but it has milled holes in the handle, kind of ovals. I like it. I probably won't get one anytime soon because I got my car repair and a lot of stuff going on. You know, but maybe down the road I'd like to you know, show it. It's literally the same knife. It has a different handle design, but everything else is about the same. So just a little heads up there. Great Balisong for $86 from thebladeshop.com. So thank you very much to the person who sent me the message about it. It's awesome. I think they were going to pick one up too, so, you know, get them while you can. Next thing I want to talk about is, oh, my gun. I did a video not too long ago about it was FSOT, which on the forum stands for sale or trade. And I had my Springfield XD 40 subcompact. See, it's empty, no magazine in here, nothing in the chamber at all, so completely empty. I had this up for sale. I posted a quick little video, and I like the gun a lot, but you know, I want to try something new. You know, I don't carry this gun nearly as much as I thought I might. I kind of wish I got the full size in this gun, because it is just a range gun for me, kind of a fun shooter. It's not something I'm going to carry because I do, you know, prefer my Glock 36. So I wanted to either sell this or trade it. The video I took down because someone had mentioned, you know, I got a bunch of offers real quick. First couple people who watched the video, and someone wanted to buy it. You know, they offered a good price for it. I said, sold, you got it. The next day, they got back to me. They had to bail out because of something that happened that they need money for, some kind of, you know, accident with their car. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but it stinks because I took the video down, and you know, not a lot of people saw the video. So anyway, I just want to mention it is back up for sale or trade. I will sell it for 400 bucks. Send me a private message if you want more information about it. I don't want to get into the whole, because I can make a whole video again just on the gun and all the stipulations. One thing I will say is you got to be 21 years or older, and it has to be shipped to an FFL dealer. Okay, I can't ship this to your house. Got to go legal on this. I know, like I said in my first video, a lot of guys are going to say, hey man, you know, I'll give you a couple hundred extra, just ship it to my house, you know, it'll be cool. Guys, I can't do that, you know, I got to keep it legal. Legal transaction. So definitely for sale or for trade. As I mentioned, the first one, there's a couple guns I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Glock 29. That's the subcompact 10mm. I'm looking for a snub-nose 357 revolver. I'm looking for the North American Arms Pug, which I really like. My online friend here, Robbie GTV. If you're watching, awesome. I love your videos, man. You know, just you're one of many people who I watch, and I really enjoy when I see you have a new video up. But Robbie G has a North American Pug with the tritium sights on it, and really turned me on to it. I really want one. So if you have that one, maybe you can work out a trade. I could do a partial trade if you have a gun that I'm interested in, but it's not the same value as this. Then maybe you could do the gun plus some cash, or I could work something out. So I'm still open to new offers. If you guys are interested in the gun, you can send me a private message on that. The gun is stock, comes with 5 magazines, 3 9-round mags, and 3 12-round mags, 2 9-round mags. The 9-round mags have I have the flat base plates for them, or the pinky extension if you want that. Real quick, I want to show you. I want to break the gun down and show you the only modification I did to this gun was I polished the barrel hood on all 3 sides. It had barrel wear, it was scratched up, so I don't know how well you can see this, but basically, the side, the top, and the other side are polished to, not a mirror polish, but it's pretty much bare metal as opposed to the black coating. So, just want to show you that real quick. So the gun is back up for sale or trade. So, okay. Next thing I want to talk about is the Haiti auction. Haiti auction just ended today, earlier today. I'm doing this video, it's 4:50 p.m. Ended around 1 o'clock. The total, or the high bid, the winning bid, was $237.50, and I think that is awesome. I really appreciate all the interest, I want to thank everyone who was involved, everyone who bid, of course, and of course the winner. Thank you very much. I sent you a private message, I sent you a message in the invoice, so, get back to me. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone again for the interest and checking it out. The next thing, I'm trying to go through all my list here. Okay, the Amero. I'm not going to talk about this in depth, okay, but I saw a very, very interesting video about the Amero, and I had no idea what the Amero. I was actually searching for some silver thing. I was looking for a 10-ounce bullion bar, specific one. I was seeing if there's a video on it on YouTube, and I ran across this video about the Amero, and I'm like, what the heck's an Amero? Extremely, extremely interesting. I'll give you a quick breakdown, but I would suggest you research this on yourself or by yourself. There's a lot of information out there, a lot of videos here on YouTube about it. If you don't want to read, you can watch a video. The Amero basically is the proposed new currency for the United States of America. The North American territory, okay, which means Canada, Canada, America, and Mexico. Not proposed as in they're trying to say, oh, let's do this instead of this. It's really just a backup plan. But it's interesting to know that the United States government has already minted who knows how much money of this type of new currency. So if for some reason our dollar does completely fail, which people are scared it might, they have a backup plan. They already have new money for us, and it's called the Amero. Very, very interesting. I do suggest you look this up. It's good just to know what our government's up to, if nothing else. I don't see any conspiracy or anything. I don't think they're kind of open about the subject. It's like, I wouldn't say common knowledge because not a lot of people know about it, but it's not a secret or anything. Okay, they're just preparing just in case they have a new type of currency in the works. And again, it'll be a North American currency. It'll be for Canada, the United States of America, and Mexico. So very interesting. Look up the Amero. That's spelled A-M-E-R-O. So just wanted to mention that in this video. It's very, very interesting thing that I just found out about and wanted to share with you guys. So anyway, the last thing here on my list is to talk about silver, and basically, more specifically, storage of silver. I may make a video in the future on different ways to store silver. The thing is that silver is worth its weight in silver, no matter how ugly it looks or tarnished it is. Okay, you can take a silver coin and you can rub your dirty hands all over it and throw it in the backyard and leave it there for 40 years and pick it up, and it's still worth its weight in silver. Okay. However, a lot of people like to keep their silver nice and shiny, and I don't blame you. When it's nice and shiny and it looks good and looks mint, like no one touched it and everything, it's easier to sell. You can sell dirty silver, and a lot of people are interested in it, but it's just easier to sell pretty shiny silver, which is basically what it comes down to. So a lot of people are interested in keeping up with, making it look good. And, like you saw in my video, I keep it in baggies, and I try not to touch it too much. And, if you get silver that tarnishes, and it will age, unlike gold, gold doesn't tarnish nearly like silver. You don't have to worry about gold, but silver will, it'll dull, it'll fade kind of, it'll get dark looking over time, especially if you handle it with your bare hands. The oils in our fingers will tarnish it, and it'll get a patina, just like a lot of different metals, you know. I may have a video on different ways to store it, but I'm sorry, I had 2 or 3 different people who specifically asked me how I store silver. Not only for that aspect, but also for security reasons. I told them, there's a lot of options you have out there for security. You can buy a home safe. You can buy a little safe. You can buy a big fat safe. You can open a deposit box, at the bank. But I told them, I said, I can mention it in a video sometime. So I jotted it down, and I want to talk about it real quick here. What I do now that I have a decent little chunk of silver, and I don't have thousands of dollars of it. I have probably I don't know. I have close to $1,000 in silver right now. What I decided to do was I took all my stuff out of my safe in my house, because you guys have seen I did a video on it. I have a Century safe. And the more I looked up about the safe online, the more I found out that it's not such a great safe. For the average person, they wouldn't be able to get into it, but for a thief, easy pickings. It's not a great one, especially being electronic. So what I decided to do was I took everything that was important to me out of my safe. And if you guys seen the property where I'm shooting, a lot of my gun videos where I'm shooting, that's my grandfather's property. It's nowhere near my house where I actually live. I've been storing most of my valuables there. Most of my guns, besides the guns I actually carry. And what I decided to do with my silver is actually bury it. I have not done so yet, but I will do maybe. I'm probably not going to do a video on it, but it's basically, it's that simple. I'm going to properly store it in baggies and then put it in something else, airtight container, and literally just bury it in the ground, okay, in a spot that only I know, but that I won't forget. I don't want to be digging up, and forget where I put it. It's going to be a very specific spot that I won't forget. And that's honestly the safest possible thing you can do with your precious metals, is bury it. Of course, don't let anyone know where it is. Don't brag. Hey, I buried my thing right by the shed, Keep it a secret. But that's really the one way that you can protect from theft, home invasion, the government trying to come take your silver and gold. I don't know if you guys know, but look up some historical facts. At one point, the government was taking gold back from people. It was illegal to own gold at one point. You can look that up. That's true. So it protects about every aspect of danger that would threaten your precious metals. As long as you don't forget where you put it. That's the most important thing. Obviously, don't pick a random spot. Pick something that you just will not forget. And that's what I'm going to do. So my silver assets will be in the ground. As I accumulate more, I probably won't store more than $5,000 worth of silver at any given time. Someone can come in and rob the house, and they won't have my silver because it'll be in the ground, nowhere near where I live. So, people were asking me about that, so I wanted to mention it. So that's what I'm doing with my silver. Let's see, what else? I think I covered everything. Yeah, that's about it. So a lot of different subjects here, a lot of different things I want to talk about, but it was time for a video, and I hope you guys were enlightened a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you weren't distracted by the bling. I really hate that term, bling. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. This is a one-time thing. I don't walk around wearing this. There's nothing wrong with it. Please, don't take take it the wrong way. There's a lot of guys that can walk around and kind of sport the jewelry and look good, and the fancy watches and all kinds of bracelets and stuff and rings and necklaces. I'm just not one of those guys. I just can't get used to it. It feels weird. I've gone most of my life. I don't even wear a watch most of the time. More or less special occasions. Sometimes I EDC a watch for like a week or two, and then I take it off. I feel it's something like I play with. Not if you're one of those people who wear a watch or rings, and throughout the day you're just constantly turning it, playing with it, touching it. I just can't do it. I like to be free. Naked arms. I hope you guys don't flag the video because I showed you my naked arms. So anyway, that's it. That's all the topics. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And that's it. I'll see you in my next video.